Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 5 January 2024 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future. And mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 5 January 2024. Okay, first feature update for Black Desert is about upcoming class balancing that Prebis already mentioned on last 29 December 2023 when they mentioning about reconsider last class balancing. And Prebis just give us 3 options on last week Global Lab update at 29 December 2023. And after 1 week collecting any opinion, many people choose the second method. And if we look back at last Global Lab update on 29 December 2023, this second method is reducing number of super armor and increasing forward guard to increase survivability. And also to increase survivability, this second option will reducing any PvP damage for all class. So I think because this second option people already choose it, in future Prebis will implement this second option. And I think the disadvantage from this second option, Prebis will do mass PvP nerf, especially for PvP damage, to increase all class survivability during PvP. And Prebis already mentioned, of course, this is not a method that completely satisfied for all adventures. And Prebis will keep listen intensively and review carefully to improve any change that they will do in future. So just be patient for any upcoming update, especially for PvP balancing near future that Prebis will do following on previous second option. But don't worry, on this week, this second option still not implement. Okay, on this week Global Lab update, there are some class skill that got changed. And I think I just mentioned some important thing from this change. But as you can see, any class that got changed is Sorcerer's Awakening, that they just do some minor fix for this skill violation. And then for Ranger skill, they also just adjust this Find Note skill. And then for Mehwa skill, they also just adjust some minor change, either for Mehwa main weapon, Succession, and Awakening skill, that you can check it yourself on this screen. And for Witch Awakening, they just change one skill only, this Barrage of Lightning. Meanwhile for Kunoichi class, they just change some skill for her main weapon, Succession, and Awakening skill that you can check the detail on this screen. And for Ninja class, they also just change its main, Succession, and Awakening skill following on this list. But special for this Prime Smoke screen, they just reduce this skill cooldown from 12 seconds to become 10 seconds only. And also for this Ninja Awakening skill, Seamless skill, they just change this skill bound effect to become applied to monster only. And next for Mystic class, Mystic also got some update for her main skill and Succession skill, and also her Awakening skill, that you can check yourself on this screen about her Awakening skill that got changed for this week. But something that I want to mention, they just changed cooldown duration for this Dragon Pit skill from 25 seconds to become 20 seconds only. And next for Sage class, especially for Sage main and Succession skill. And on this week Global Lab update, Sage class got some balancing, either buff and some nerf. First about nerf for this Prime Form Shift, that they just remove this magic attack power increase plus 16 from this skill. And also they just nerf this Prime Rift Chain, especially for this skill cooldown that previously have cooldown 4 seconds, they just increase it to become 7 seconds. But any other skill on this table just got increase its PvE damage. There are 7 Succession skill that got buff its PvE damage, but take notice PvP damage still same as before because they also increasing PvP damage reduction rate for all this skill. And next class that got balancing is Corsair class, especially for Corsair main skill and Succession skill. that they just buff this Primareka Seed Stroll for its skill cooldown from 20 seconds to become 12 seconds only. And also for this Flow Dreams Wheel, they also just reducing the skill cooldown from 30 seconds to become 20 seconds only. And next class for Drakania, especially Drakania Awakening, they just adjust Drakania Awakening skill. There are 5 skills that got adjustment following on this list. But special for this Flow Obliterate, they just nerf this PvP damage by increasing PvP damage reduction rate for this skill from 27.3% to become 38.6%. And next for Megu class, especially Megu Awakening, that they just improve this 3 skill Awakening Megu. Either for Hazy Pet, that they just improve this activation skill by pressing move forward and right click when using main weapon, and then they just add forward guard effect for this Twirling Fox Flare, and then for this Twirling Crane, they just increase restoration HP from 30% to become 40% from your maximum HP, and also cooldown for this skill just decrease 2 seconds from 18 seconds to become 16 seconds only. And you also can use this Twirling Crane skill using Quick Slot in future. And next on this week Global Lab update, they just update Scholar class, especially for Scholar Rabam skill, and also Black Spirit Red skill for Scholar class. But take notice, name of this Rabam skill still not officially translated, so I just mentioned skill A for first skill, and skill B for the second skill for its level. Okay, first skill is Scholar Rabam skill level 56A, and this is area offensive skill, and the skill area is huge area in front of your Scholar class. And this skill have cooldown 10 seconds after you use it, and have forward guard when you using this skill. And this skill gives stun for first hit, and also floating for second hit, but sadly, this stun and floating only apply for PvE only. And to learn this level 56A skill, previously you need to learn Attraction level 3 and also Gravity Field level 4. Okay, next skill is Rabam skill level 56B, and this is Offensive Dashing skill for your Scholar class. During using this skill, your Scholar have forward guard, and this skill gives stiffness for your target, and this stiffness also work for PvP. And this skill have cooldown 6 seconds after you use it, but this skill require 200 stamina before you can use it. And to learn this level 56B skill, previously you need to learn Attraction level 3 and also Hammer in the Knee level 3. And next skill is Rabam level 57A. To learn this skill, previously you need to learn Gravity Field level 4 and also Flow Golden Wave level 4. And specialty for this skill, you can recover 60 MP per hit, and also when you using this skill, your Scholar class will get forward guard, and target will get floating after getting hit by this skill, but sadly this is for PvE only, and this skill have cooldown 12 seconds after you use it. Okay, next skill is level 57B. To learn this skill, you need to learn previous skill, either Gravity Field level 4 and also Flow Golden Trajectory level 4. And this skill is another offensive skill, and specialty for this skill, you can recover 80 HP per attack on second hit. And when you using this skill, your Scholar will get super armor, and target will get knockback on first hit and also bound on second hit, but sadly both of this knockback and bound only apply for PvE only. And this skill have cooldown 12 seconds after you use it, and this skill is mid-range skill for your Scholar class. Okay, next Rabam skill is level 58A. To learn this skill, previously you need to learn Potential Energy level 5 and also Gravity Field level 4. And this is debuff remover skill for your Scholar class. When you using this skill, your Scholar will get super armor, and effect for this skill, this is will remove any debuff for attack and movement speed reduction. And also after you using this skill, your Scholar class will immune to any speed reduction debuff for 30 seconds. And this debuff protection skill have cooldown 1 minute after you use it. Okay, next Rabam skill is Rabam level 58B. To learn this skill, previously you need to learn Potential Energy level 5 and also Gravity Press level 4. And when you using this skill, your Scholar class will get super armor. And specialty for this skill, when target got hit by this skill, your opponent will get debuff. If your target got hit on inner circle, they will get debuff either attack, casting, and movement speed reduced by 10% for 5 seconds. But if your target got hit on external circle, those target will get heavy debuff, either attack, casting, and movement speed reduction for 30% for 5 seconds. And this skill have cooldown 15 seconds after you use it. So I think this is best skill for PvP. Okay, other than Rabam skill, they also just released another Black Spirit Red skill. There are 3 additional Black Spirit Red skill for your Scholar, either for 10%, 25%, and 50%. But all of them, this is on Awakening skill for your Scholar. Okay, first new Black Spirit Red skill is for Hammer Spin skill. If you're using this Black Spirit type of this skill will increase its attack area, but damage for this skill is nearly same. And the next new Black Spirit Red skill come for one Giant Leap. This is 25% Black Spirit Red skill, and if you activate this one Giant Leap Black Spirit Red skill for 25%, this will give additional buff either for all AP plus 10, and also all DP plus 10 for 20 seconds. And then if you're using this skill for PvP, this will dismount target when mounting any land mount. But efficiency damage based on hit from falling using this skill will increase 40% compared than normal skill if you're using this Black Spirit Red skill. And next new Black Spirit Red skill is for Hammer Smash skill. If you're using this Black Spirit Red skill for 50%, this will give additional hit on second damage. And also if you're using this skill during PvP, this will dismount any target when mounting any land mount. Okay, that's all 3 new Black Spirit Red skill for Scholar, and also 6 new Scholar skill that you can choose 3 of them for Scholar class that will release in future. And then Scholar also got some improvement for her skill, and I think all of this is improvement for Scholar skill. That mostly Parabis just update all this skill to become can combo with another skill with smooth animation, and also fix some issue for all this skill. And next future update is about removing general trading content. So near future they will suspend any general trading content on Black Desert. And if you still have any order contract, you can sell it with its purchase price regardless its expired date. But don't worry, any processing trade item still there even after this update come. But any restriction for any other trade item still same as before. And next, once again they just buff Desert Jail to become more harder to escape from this area. That they just buff any monster on this Desert Jail, and also reducing waiting time between guard to detecting any prisoner. So I think by all these changes, in future this is become more harder to escape from Desert Jail. And next, some update for DV Journal, Chapter 2, Volume 3. That previously you need to give 7 type of item, they just reduce it to become 3 type only. So in future to finish this DV Journal Chapter 2 Volume 3 will become more easy than before. This is mentioning for DV Journal Adventure Log Book 3 that you need to collect any item underwater 7 type. So in future you just need to choose 3 of this item on this list. And next about item simplification update. First about gathering tool unification. In future, they will remove all these gathering tools, so you cannot craft all these gathering tools anymore. And they will replace all these gathering tools that you have to become magical gathering tools, depend on its type. And they also will remove requirement for equip these magical gathering tools from gathering skilled level 5 to become no level limit. And they just add way to crafting these magical gathering tools following on this table. And because of this change, if you want to craft Manos gathering tools that previously require shiny type of gathering tools, they just change this shiny type to become this new magical type of gathering tools. And then about gathering tools from any material vendor, they just change these gathering tools to become white grade gathering tools. And also they will remove any improved gathering tools that's sold by any NPC. And because of this removal of some gathering tools, this will impact with any other content like DV Journal Volume 6 that they just change requirement for this Lucky Sharp Skinning Knife to become Magical Skinning Knife. And also any other quest like Daily Quest, name and content on some box, and also name and reward from some challenge, and millets or loyalty product will be changed following of this update. And next simplification item is unification for any kind of reform stone, that they will remove level 1 until level 3 weapon or armor reform stone. So in future, this reform stone, either armor or weapon, will become one type only. And this is any material that you need to craft either weapon reform stone and armor reform stone. So all these grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3 weapon and armor reform stone will be deleted from the game. And next, some improvement to get knowledge for music instrument shop NPC. In future, you will unlock automatically any other NPC on any other area, either on Kaya Lake, Flondor Lake, Ankado Inner Harbor, and Salanar Pond. So by interacting one of these NPC, you will unlock any other NPC related with this musical instrument shop from any location. And next, some update related with last Global Lab update at 29 December 2023. This is about Blue Gear new Guild Galley. In future, to craft this Blue Gear improved Guild Galley, you didn't need this green grade gear to become plus 10. Instead that they just remove it to become plus 0. You also can use it to craft this blue grade improved Guild Galley. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all future update of Black Desert Online that previous already announced officially on last Global Lab update at 5 January 2024. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, El Familia, Drunken Video, Jeff, King Broly as gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.